Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, let's keep up with our euro analysis. Unfortunately guys, it's not too much that we could say today on the market, because you can see it's not significant volatility was standing yesterday. Euro situation still could be described as indecision, and I suggest that this is, guys, already the stage of the waiting for the European Central Bank meeting. So because market doesn't want to move in any direction, stands flat without any challenging of the extreme points, so it seems that preparation to European Central Bank meeting is starting. So we will get the meeting on Thursday, and I would suggest that hardly something will change significantly till this moment. The only thing that could make an impact, at least among the factors that we already know, this is the inflation data release on Wednesday in the United States. This will be CPI index will be released, and maybe if some strong data will be, we could get the impact on the euro currency. But if all other things will stand equal, it's probably investors just waiting what European Central Bank will tell about the overall situation in the economy and what hints it will give on the possible policy that will make impact on the euro currency. On the Great British Pound as well, yesterday we've got some upward continuation, as you can see on the 4-hour time frame chart here, as we've got this rally because overall data was not really bad. It's difficult to call it positive as gross domestic product was at 0 point, but at least it hasn't shown the recession. Some other minor data also was a bit better than expected, and as a result we will get this upward continuation. But currently, guys, cable again meets the overbottom. Whether it will continue move higher right now, it's also the question, because if you remember in our weekly report we mostly have talked about the possible retracement, and retracement could be deep because this is first upward reversal after the first upward reversal swing and after long-term bearish action. So we will see what will happen, because currently there's also no patterns have been formed. Our retracement has not been reached. As you can see, market hasn't even hit the minor 30% support. It's 122 and has rallied immediately after the minor pullback here. So here's also where I'm watching. On the euro currency, our grabber is still valid, so we still have two extreme points that probably will clarify the direction. First is the grabber's top. If it will be exceeded, market will raise the grabber. It will mean that market will proceed higher, dropping below these lows and breaking this consolidation to the downside. Suggests that market probably will continue to move lower. So currently market stands under resistance. Besides of the grabber, we have monthly pivot point and confidence resistance when the market still stands around 1050, 1072. On the 4-hour time frame chart, we do not see something really special by far here as well. So market stands above the weekly pivot point. When the market shows the narrowing price behavior, it also keeps chances in both directions, as I talked about it every time. So for example here, particularly speaking on this situation, it's easily we could imagine possible butterfly to the upside, right? So that could be potential butterfly here. This could be left wing, and here this could be the right wing to the upside. It's also possible. So whatever pattern will be formed, and anyway, if you have the bullish view and you suggest that market will break it up and erase the grabber, your control vital point is these lows. So until market holds above these lows, it keeps chance on the possible upward continuation. Downward breakout here probably could lead to the acceleration down. So this is a crucial point for the bulls. For the bears, the crucial point stands right here. because this is bearish grabber on the daily, and breaking it up could suggest that market could continue move higher. So butterfly is also, it's not maybe the final destination, it could be just the beginning when the market will, there's two first targets that market could achieve on the way up. In general, here is easy to recognize the triangle consolidation. So we have here the triangle, but just minor patterns are forming inside of it. So previously we talked about this catalyst triple to buy that has been completed. The market has shown the upper 30% retracement. Now we could talk about this ABCD XOP target, which is also was the butterfly to the upside. As you can see, this target has been completed. Market shows retracement right now, is climbing higher. So, but nothing really valuable. So we do not see some clear suggestion that it will be definitely upward breakout or something of that sort. So taking the position inside of the consolidation meets significant risk, because it mostly the direction will depend on the fundamental event, and it always brings the risk because you can't control, can't foresee what really will happen. And when you take the position inside the consolidation, so this makes overall situation tricky, because the current price action inside the consolidation actually gives no hints on the possible direction. So my opinion is it's better to wait, and we could act here in two ways. First is wait, declare a breakout, and then try and take the position on the retracement, or again using the stop entry orders. So as we talked about the vehicle report, so for the downward breakout, this could be orders around 110 area, 110.05 probably, somewhere below those lows. For the upside breakout, well, it should be somewhere close to the top of the grabber. I think that it will be somewhere 1077, somewhere in this area. So if market will break this triangle, starting climbing back to the top, significantly increase risk of the upward breakout. While market is calling inside of this triangle, so well, you could try to take the position, maybe you will succeed even with this trade, but that will provide you not attractive risk-reward ratio, since here you will have to place stop either above this area or below this low, so it's rather extended distance. And another problem, as I said, is that you do not have clear patterns here. So if we would have here inside of the triangle some pattern, this will be much simpler. But currently, it's not really very attractive situation here on the euro for trading. So it means that we will need to wait 1-2 sessions more to see what will happen.